Hi everyone, thanks for watching TREXPAT. In this episode, I'm going to West Papua, Indonesia, to a city called Wamena in the middle of the highlands of Indonesian Papua. It's the inevitable starting point for any trekking or adventurous excursions into the countryside to visit the tribes, especially Baliem Valley, which is super popular. And by super popular, I mean I was the only person on the trek, in the hotel, and probably in the whole town of Wamena. Getting to Wamena is a challenge. From Bali or Jakarta, you usually have to take a flight to Makassar or somewhere else, and then to Jayapura, the capital of Papua. Then you have to take a small plane to Wamena. By the way, Wamena is very lacking in infrastructure, despite some attempts at the Indonesian government to modernize it. Here's the secretary. Enjoy ASO. When you get off the plane, you feel like you're in some third world country in Africa or the Caribbean. There's people barefoot with machetes walking around the town. There's a huge military presence, and it's pretty impoverished looking and dirty. It doesn't help also that there's open sewers and there's supposed to be streetlights, but they aren't working because people have stolen the solar panels on top of them. Also, internet is so slow. Like, you can't even download a web page except at 3 a.m. when no one else is on internet. So you can forget about social media or uploading all your pictures to the cloud. Nope. The one silver lining is this hostel, which is basically the only hotel that's kind of budget friendly in town. Pintu Biru is the best hostel I've stayed in a while. The two owners are so friendly. They were like family. I was the only one there, but still, they went to like great lengths to accommodate me and like took me shopping, invited me to dinner with them, like did laundry. I could use the lockers for free during my 4-day trekking. It was superb. This was another highlight of the town, the local market about 1 kilometer outside the city to the north. And the highlight was the fruit and vegetable market, but also they have a live pig market because these people trade pigs as form of currency and status symbol. favorite restaurant called Jakarta with mie ayam pangsit for 30,000. So good. I got three every day, and the staff were like, "Oh, three again? No one gets three." And here's me shopping at a thrift shop for a sweatshirt, and actually I bought the same sweatshirt I owned like 10 years ago. Here's the barber shop, very cheap and very good service. So here's a mini tourist attraction. I took a motorcycle taxi here. It's called Salt Hills, and you can have a really good view of the picturesque countryside. Of course, the only way to enjoy the view is by dressing as a local in penis cord. As you can see, the views are pretty spectacular. And I was there like 5 p.m., so it was pretty light out. And the local villagers have been pretty friendly and nice until
there was one other person on this mountaintop. I shook hands with him, greeted him, and then he pointed to my wallet and said, "Look, look, look, look." So I had to give him all my money because he pulled out a machete out of his pocket. God. Fun.
In case you were wondering, this is the guy to avoid. As picturesque as it is here, I was ready to leave Wamena with no internet, no street lights, one good restaurant, one good hostel. So I was glad to get on that flight back to Jaipur and back to Bali, back to civilization. And boarding the flight, people in bare feet. That is Wamena for you.